fills the air like ocean blue. Every step I take feels borrowed. Every breath is steeped in sorrow. After you, there's no light, just a shade of blue. Every song's out of tune, out of you. I could chase the moon, but it won't do. There's no me after you. Like a melody I can't recall the notes that made it whole, complete. Now it's just a hollow beat. I tried to write a happy line, but the ink runs dry every time your name's the verse I can't. A tattooed rhythm I can't erase. After you, there's no light, just a shade of blue. Every song's out of tune, out of you. I could chase the moon, but it won't do. There's no me after you.
Okay guys, we're back, February 27th. Besmurf, welcome to the stream. Poli, season number 11 guys. We're gonna continue with games in Liga 1 and Champions League. Today we have one game in Champions League against Shakhtar. We're gonna play in Donetsk, I think. And 3 games in Liga 1. It's gonna be a 2.5-hour stream. We're gonna keep it short because we have the network save later at 2 p.m. so that's gonna last for 4 hours. Hey Dan, welcome to the stream, man. How are you? Thanks for joining. So if you guys remember last stream, we finished with beating Benfica 1-0 at home on Dan Politehnica, and we went back to the original tactic, the 4-3-3. Well, I decided to not give up on 4-2-4. Went back to the 4-2-4, tweaked it, and after that we managed to beat Rangers 3-2 on the road in Champions League. And in Liga 1 we started scoring again a lot of goals. I will show you the tweaks, and hopefully it will continue to work until the end of the season, because I'm not going to change it anymore. This season probably is going to be wasted if the tactic is not working again in Champions League. But basically what we did is the 2 central midfielders, the box-to-box and the CM, we put them as DMs, both of them DMs. Or no, one DM and one deep line playmaker on support. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's start, guys. Thanks for joining again. Bodo will play Sporting. Yes, I've seen some of the parts of the draw in Champions League today. I think Barcelona plays Chelsea. If I'm not, no, PSG plays Chelsea. Barcelona, I forgot who they play. But anyways, yeah. Let's see where we left it last time, guys. So exactly after beating Benfica, we played Petrol at home. We beat them 4-2 in Liga 1. 4-0 away against Hermannstad, 3-0 in Cupa României against Rapid, 0-0 at home against FC Argeș. All these results after Benfica were with the new tactic, with the 4-2-4. As you can see here, we won 3-2 at Rangers. It was a difficult game, but in the end we got the 3 points. Barca have Newcastle. Okay, tough, very tough. 3-0 win after Rangers in Liga 1 against Universitatea Cluj. In Cupa României we destroyed FCSB 4-0, and the last game that I played on my own was a 5-0 win at home against Dinamo, sorry. And we're gonna play Shakhtar in the very first game of the stream in Champions League, followed by Universitatea Craiova in Liga 1, then Politehnica Iași, Farul Constanța. If we have time for Dortmund, we will play also Dortmund, guys. I think we will have time. I think I will make time, because it's nice to have 2 Champions League games in one stream. And I'm interested to see how we perform against a big team, especially on the road. So yeah, let's play 5 games today. Okay, so this is the tactic. As you can see, guys, we don't play with CMs and box-to-box anymore. We play with a deep line playmaker on support and with a DM on defend. We tweaked it a little bit also in the instructions. In possession right now we play with full narrow, pass into space, underlap left, underlap right, focus down the left, focus down the right, play out of defense, short passing directness and higher tempo with hit early crosses and low crosses. In transition we will play with a counter press, counter, and roll it out. We are not choosing any position, any players to you know, give the ball from the back. It's gonna be random, sometimes to fullback, sometimes to center backs, you know. And then out of possession we're gonna play with high press line of engagement, higher defensive line, get stuck in, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and much more often trigger press. Yes, this is the idea. This is the idea, Besmurf. So we're still playing with a high defensive line. This is the question right now in Champions League. Do we have to keep it, or we have to play standard? We'll see. how we perform until the end of the league phase. If we struggle, then I'm thinking about playing with a standard defensive line. As you can see, guys, the idea behind underlap left, underlap right, I was thinking we have so much room here that is not exploited, right? Basically, when you overlap left, overlap right, the fullbacks are running in this position right here, and then the winger or inverted winger makes room, and then they basically combine for a cross, or like either the fullback is passing to the winger and the winger shoots the ball, or the other way around. Now with underlap, we're gonna exploit this area right here. Basically, the fullback are gonna come to this this area here, and then they're gonna combine and then exploit this space on both sides. So right here, because we don't have an attacking midfielder, this is the idea behind it. So hopefully this is gonna work. We will have a lot of shots from this area, a lot of one touch pass, like 1-2s, through passes, because you will see it's fun to watch. It's a interesting style of play. And also, guys, because we have no players behind the strikers and we are basically playing with fullbacks and wingers or inverted wingers, I decided to focus the play on the wings, basically. So this is the style: short passing directness, play out of defense, because we have very good central defenders who can pass the ball and who can get out of our own defense by passing the ball, and then focus the play on the wings and then underlap. Also, because we have speed, we can pass the ball into space and run to it. And I decided to do low crosses because I noticed that every single time when we cross the ball, those crosses are floated. Like, they're not like, I don't know, they don't reach our target man. We're wasting so many crosses, so it's easier to just cross on the lower, and then it's easy to just tap it in, even though we have Perez, who is very, very tall. This is the idea behind it. We created 3 versions of the same tactic: Timișoara 4-4 balanced, attacking, and shutdown. With the shutdown version, as always, I'm looking to waste the time, play for set pieces, the same approach play right here with pass into space, underlap left, underlap right, focus down the wings, and play out of defense. Out of possession, the same thing. The only difference is that we play with a standard defensive line. In the last few minutes, we were trying to basically shut down the game and just win the points and distribute over the opposition defense the ball. We're not gonna just take short kicks and just shoot it out just to buy some time and get the win or get the points. Yes, the wings and the wingers and the fullbacks are helping each other in the attack, but instead of overlapping, we're underlapping. So we're gonna exploit this area right here. As you can see, if we go to and we click here, it says look for underlap, instruct players on the left flank or the right flank to hold onto the ball, and rather than waiting for a player to arrive from deep, meaning the fullback, with an overlapping run, instead look for a teammate to make a run inside and beyond them. So they're gonna cut inside and then right here exploiting this, and then fullback is gonna go here. Either the winger is gonna pass to him for a cross, or is gonna take a shot, or gonna pass to the strikers, But when the fullback goes here, then the opposing central defenders are gonna have to mark him and will have gaps in their defense. This is how I thought about it. This is the idea behind it. I don't know if it's gonna work against big teams in Champions League, but in Liga 1 and against Rangers it worked. And also I tested with Fiorentina, and I won against Milan on the road 2-1 with this version. And we play with full narrow right now. We're trying to narrow as much as possible the pitch. We'll see. As you can see, we are training Gilberto on this position. He's not yet at full understanding, but probably in 2-3 months he will get on dark green here. Even though he's 29, he can still learn new positions. This is good. And also Joel, he is on orange on the winger position, but he scores goals. He scores a lot of goals from this role, so he looks natural already. Yes, he sucks at tackling. Yes, agreed. I agree. But deep line playmaker though. Deep line playmaker is not focusing too much on tackling. He's basically trying to help the defense by receiving the ball and trying to start the attacking transition. I think the defensive midfielder will do the job. Rondon will do the tackling and the chasing and the hustling, you know. I think Gilberto is just the brains, you know, the engine. Okay, so Shakhtar Donetsk, guys, in Champions League. Let's check the training levels before we start the game. Yeah, it's just the question, like I said earlier, it's if we can play with a high defensive line or we have to do the standard. That's the question against you know, big teams. All right, let's see who is sucking in training. I think so. I mean, if they knocked out Inter, they beat Atletico and City, they could do it. I would 100%. I would think they would win at home, at least against Sporting. Okay, so nobody's sucking in training. Let's see, the locker room atmosphere is excellent, no issues. We gave new contracts to Ishola, to Malagi, Bakayoko. Let me see, Bakayoko. Yep, 5 years. We secured this guy, 164 current ability for the next 5 years. Yeah. Veronildo. Yeah, everybody. Let's see, Perez. Perez, 3 years and 7 months. Yeah, we don't have to. Probably at the end of the season we can give him a new deal. Hey, Need, what's up, man? Welcome. Yes, this is the big question. Can we do this against the big boys? You know. All right, so we will start as always with a balanced mentality. Shakhtar on the road. Let's see the league standings in Champions League. So after 3 games, we are 13th with 6 points, but just 1 point behind 8th place, which is Bayern, but is still very early. If we win today, we can go on 5th if we win against Shakhtar. And Dortmund, let's see Dortmund, because we're going to play Dortmund today too. They're on 27, so they didn't start well. In Liga 1, we are dominating with 14 wins, 1 draw. We tied 1 game against Fecharge 0-0, but everything else was wins, 43 points. The second place is Uta with only 29 points, and we have a goal difference of 49 goals, so we're breaking records this season. Ernesto Perez with 11 goals on the first place. Slama with 10 goals on the second. Joel on the third place with 9, tied with Gilberto. So as you can see, domination almost everywhere. Gilberto also the best rating in the league. He's having an amazing season. Slama on the second, Preda on the third, and Vratovic, who is not with us anymore, on the 5th. Assist, Preda with 10 assists, Veronildo with 8. And distance covered, 4th place, Amorortu, our new winger from Spain. Alright guys, we're ready with Esteves, Malagi, Ishola, Stjepanovic, Bakayoko, Gilberto, Rondon, Joel, Veronildo, Perez and Slama. Let's try to get all 3 points in Ukraine against Shakhtar Donetsk. The former team of Mircea Lucescu, our greatest Romanian coach. A boost of confidence for everyone, and we're ready, guys. It's not a full stadium, on Donbass Arena. I really want to play with a 4-2-4 or 4-4-2, guys, because I want to play Slama. I told you Slama needs to be played as a starter. He's at 156 current ability right now, only 22 years old, so he's a key player. And we can only do that if you play with two strikers. Alright, we're live. It's important in Champions League to win the games against smaller teams. That's where we always make mistakes, because against City it's always 50-50, or maybe it's 40% we're gonna win, 60% they gonna win. So that's what we care about, the smaller teams, you know. And also we care about money. 4-4 is fun. The way I play with Fiorentina, it's so much fun to watch. I beat Milan. I'm on the first place right now with Fiorentina after 3 games. Very early in the season, but yeah. Up front I have what's his face, Pio Esposito. I have Pio Esposito on loan, and 1-0. Perez, I don't think it's offside. I don't think it's offside. You used to love 5-3-2? Oh, okay. And it's gonna stand. Very early goal. As you can see, guys, I told you about the underlap. Joel waited for Slama and boom, passed it to Slama, Slama to Perez. He's you know, Joel is more involved now. He's acting as a midfielder also, because I told him to roam from position. Also Veronildo has the same instruction. 3-5-2 is fun too. Yes, 3-5-2. You overload the midfield with players, yeah. And we almost scored a second. What's the Fiorentina striker, guys? Man, I'm forgetting. Their best guy nowadays. I'm forgetting things lately. Stjepanovic yellow card. Because we have get stuck in also. Like in 2000, midfield was so important. Okay, my internet is making fun of me today. Oh, you have issues with the internet? Let me double check the frame. Yep, we didn't drop any frames. We're good. Okay, 42nd minute. 1-0, but we have to be careful. Oh, that was a harsh tackle. And big chance for Shakhtar. Esteves. What a nice save. It's a little laggy. Okay. I have the same issue with you, man. The same issue like you every single day. At some point, around noon, I'm struggling to, you know, if I watch a game or something, it starts to buffer, or if I watch YouTube videos, the same thing. But it comes back after, like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. Okay, we need to score one more goal just to make sure we're gonna get all 3 points. I like what I've seen so far, but we could do better, in my opinion. Well done controlling position so far. Let's continue with the second. Yes, Moiskin, there you go. Thank you, man. And Besmorf also. Yes, so I'm playing at Fiorentina with Moiskin and Pio Esposito up front. They're linking up very well. Moiskin as advanced forward and Esposito deep line forward on support. It's really fun to watch. And it's not that we were lucky when we beat Milan. We actually dominated them. on the road. So before I decided to switch the Poli tactic to the 4-2-4, I tested it with Fiorentina. So yeah. Gudmundsson, he is a backup right now, and I can use him on the left too. But Gudmundsson is a good deep line forward also. He's a backup to Pio Esposito right now. Because we have a lot of games in Europe. We have also Serie A, Coppa Italia, you know. It's a fun team. It's just in real life they're struggling for some reason. Okay, 56 minute. We need to be careful here. The job is not done. One more goal will do it, I think. Gilberto for Slama. Slama for Veronildo. Veronildo passing back to Rondon. Bakayoko. Bakayoko tries to find Slama, but the cross was too short. Mistake in their defense. Slama. Veronildo goal! 2-0. Slama with the pressing. They choke under pressure and we got the second goal, guys. So far so good. We beat Rangers. We beat Shakhtar. Teams worse than us. But, you know, 3 points are 3 points. I don't care. And Veronildo, beautiful finish. And Joel, 6.5. I'm thinking about subbing him very soon with Preda. Let's see Perez inside the box. Perez! Beautiful shot. Kind of a bad angle there. Let me see. Do we have get stuck in? Let me see, because I forgot. Yeah, we do. We do. Yeah. So it's an aggressive tactic. We're gonna pick up some yellow cards. Slama, beautiful first touch. Oh, ho, 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 ho. He tried to be cute with a chip over the goalie. And Joel looks better, 6.6. I'm gonna make subs around 80th minute. No need for subs yet. Gilberto here. Gilberto passing to Malaghi. Malaghi for Rondon. Rondon passing to Stjepanovic. Bakayoko. Rondon again. Bakayoko. Joel. Losing possession now. All right, this is a counter for Shakhtar. let's survive this. Yes, and we do. We have Esteves. Again, Esteves with a big save here. Shakhtar is trying to get it back in the game. We have a bunch of away games this season in Champions League in the league phase. And currently we are 6th right now. 78th minute, Veronildo with a free kick from the right side around 20 meters, 20 yards. Let's see, Slama, blocked shot, Gilberto from the rebound. Slama again, and 3-0. Well, this looks even better, to be honest. If you beat Shakhtar 3-0 on the road, yeah, it's a good sign for the tactic. And that was a nice goal also, because it was kind of a bad angle there. Oh yeah. Side net. Very nice finish. Alright, let's make subs. The job is done. Let's see who is super tired. Preda for Joel. For Gilberto. Let's give this kid some playing time. Meleke, 18 years old. Meleke. Amorortu for Veronildo. Who else? Karamoko for Bakayoko. And then for Slama, should we give Dobre some playing time? Or maybe... Nah. Daskalu. Let's give Daskalu a little bit of playing time. And they had 5 shots on target. We had 4 and we scored 3 goals. So we're very efficient. The only game we lost was against Manchester City, 2-0 with the first version of this 4-4 where we got really dominated at home. And Perez jumping there, trying to score the 4th goal. Amorortu. Again, a beautiful shot. We're pushing for another goal, which is good. We're hungry for a lot of goals with this tactic. And we got it. Corner magic, Ishola 4-0. I'm telling you, it's promising. This tactic is promising right now. These are European games. These are not Liga 1 games. Yeah, it's hard. Shakhtar is difficult away and we are just cruising here. Beautiful win and beautiful performance. Yes, we will play Dortmund in the last game of the stream today. That's a better game to judge this tactic. And I hope no injuries, because our bench is weak, guys. In Champions League, our bench is weak, not weak. But anyways, full time 4-0, 3 points, very easy. We blew them away. Great start of the stream. And now, as I said in the beginning of the game, we are 6th right now. United lost at Atalanta. Let's see other results. City tied at Juventus 2-2. What else? Spurs beat Partizan 1-0. Yeah, we need to keep it up. Keep beating the small teams. We got almost 3 million from UEFA. And let's praise Slama for his performance. 2 assists and 1 goal. Veronildo got also 1 goal. And Ishola from the corner kick. Ishola extended his deal with us. He's gonna stay for another 5 years. He's in his prime right now. Great decision. He was also scouted by Newcastle and many other teams, but he decided to stay. And let's give the players some rest right now. I noticed with this new strategy, right? Like when we give players 1 day of rest, we have most of the time we have excellent or very good locker room atmosphere. So maybe that's a factor too, you know. Let's postpone Politehnica game because we have players away on international duty, so it's always good to postpone, you know. Do you feel you score more corners than before after you change the 4-4? Kind of the same, Besmurf. Kind of the same. Match practice. Overall. Let's do a little bit of endurance here and then Physical, let's do a recovery after that. Yeah. Today we have another network save episode around 2 p.m. Hopefully everybody will be ready at 2 p.m. It's a big day because we might have to start something new due to the fact that many got the interview with the chairman, and he has 1 more month to fix the situation there. And the problem is with his schedule, he has only tough games against I think Chelsea, City, I forgot, but only tough games, and it's almost impossible for him to survive. That's why I downloaded the new database, the latest database from Sorted Out SI, and if we need to, we will start something new. Probably we'll do Italy. I was talking to him after the stream last time, and we agreed on either, you know, the bottom teams, like the new promoted teams, like Cremonese, who else? Pisa. Not Sassuolo because they're too good, and Lecce. Or we can do Sassuolo, Udinese, and Genoa. And if we do that, I'll be Genoa because of the Romanian chairman, Dan Shuku. So, you know, we'll decide later if we do that. Yeah, Besmer, if you want to do Lecce, you'll be Lecce. I'll be Pisa if we do the new promoted teams. And then Manny will be Cremonese. If we do Genoa, Udinese, and Sassuolo, then either you are Sassuolo or Udinese, but I want to be Genoa. So we'll decide later on today. And there's a slight chance tomorrow we won't be able to do the network save. I'll be able to stream in the morning the poly save, but there's a chance I won't be able to do that tomorrow, the network save. And Sunday also it's tough because afternoon I'm doing all the shopping, the weekly shopping, so yeah, it is what it is. I'll keep you posted. We'll do it today for sure, but tomorrow there's a 50-50 chance we won't. Yeah, at least we did 2 streams. If I can't stream on Saturday, tomorrow, at least we did it Tuesday, right? So we'll have 2 streams this week. Next week we'll do 1. You know, it's not bad. I have to edit these training sessions here. Physical, not endurance, overall. And then here, just rest. I don't care. I'll just give them a full day of rest. But like I said, it's not 100% we won't. It's just 50-50. I gotta be honest with you guys. It's not easy because like I gotta do other things too. And if I stream 2 times, it will take me at least 6 hours. At least 6 hours of my day. You know, there's many things that I have to do. You know, around the house, like I said, I still have a job. I'm working from home. And I gotta do a lot of charting in my computer here. There's a lot of things. And there's not enough time if I do 2 streams per day. So I gotta manage the time as best as I can, you know. Alright, match day. We're gonna play... I think we have to use the starters again. Even though it's a Liga 1 game. Yes, 2 minutes. Always 2 minutes, man. I think it's the best. 2 minutes is the best. Because I know many. I told you, the problem is not you or me. I know him. He loves to do to take his time max. Like he always, even when sometimes when he doesn't have anything to do, he likes to look around, you know, and waste the time. So that's why 2 minutes. Feel free to do whatever you want, but after 2 minutes the game will continue. All right, so pretty much everyone is ready. Just Slama, he's a bit tired, so I think we're gonna do Sava for this game, and Slama will rest. Yeah, he loves to take his, and sometimes he likes to talk and he's not even paying attention to the game. I told him, dude, like, come on, you know. And it's not that I'm trying to be a dick, it's just I hate to, you know, to waste time. Like, let's move it along. He's very sensitive if you criticize him. We always get into arguments, like, you know, and he always gets very, very sensitive about, like, if you criticize him with something, God, whatever, man. Okay, so we're ready. We're not gonna check the training levels, we're just gonna jump right in. This should be an easy one. Oh, and we have to play, for this one, we have to play Daskalo, I guess. Stjepanovic will be on the bench. And preseason takes so long if we have more than two. Oh god, that's the problem. The preseason, as much as I love buying players, man, the preseason, if remember, we had 5 minutes. We had 5 minutes. This will never end if we do 5 minutes, so yeah, you gotta be quick. I told him this is the challenge, right? When you play an online save, not only that you play against the AI and against other people, but also the challenge is to move quick, you know? So yeah, because I've seen other people playing the network save online and they do even 1 minute. So yeah. I think I'm very reasonable. You're still gonna be able to get your players. You're still gonna be able to do everything. It's just like you have to do it quick. You can't just like take your time with every little detail, you know? You have to be quick. And if we do the second version, like the Genoa, Sassuolo and Udinese, I have a great tactic for Genoa. If you guys remember the Thiago Motta version. Bestmorph, I think you do remember the Thiago Motta tactic. The 3-2-2-3. That's what I'm gonna use. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I checked Genoa's players and it's perfect. It's actually a perfect tactic for the roster they have right now. It's not a great team, but the tactic fits them so well, you know. And Veronildo here on the right, looking to cross, decides to pass back. We're losing possession. Veronildo get it, steals the position away, and wow. 1-0 with a great shot from the inside of the penalty box. It took me like a few hours to tweak this tactic with Fiorentina. And then I decided to try it with Poli. It worked immediately. So that's why we're keeping it right now. Hopefully it's going to work against Dortmund. Yeah, like you always have to know exactly your next step, right? Like, you know, you have 2 minutes. So basically, whatever you need to do it immediately. Like jump right to it. Don't dream about stuff. Just immediately go to your task, because otherwise you're gonna be left behind. Especially when we have to register players, when we have to, you know, do the numbers for each player. You gotta move fast. Or when you offer a deal to a player. No, I did not, Dan. I did not. I just subscribed to Paramount the other day. And Veronildo 2-0. Because I want to have, I want to watch the Champions League games without issues, you know. And they have Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. They have Championship games in Championship. And right now we have 16 points in front of the second place. We're half through the regular season right now. Paramount Plus will be taking over Champions League rights for viewers in UK soon. Okay. Yeah, and they have UFC, which I love. So all the UFC events are right now are not pay-per-view anymore. They're, you know, on Paramount. So I love it. I think it's worth it. For only $12.99, I can watch everything without issues anymore. I used to use illegal websites, blah blah blah, you know, those illegal streams that are buffering, you get a lot of pop-ups and shit. It's not worth it, you know. They bought the rights from TNT Sports, okay. Yeah. And with Peacock, I'm watching Premier League. They have Premier League on Peacock. And also, I have ESPN. So ESPN Plus gives me Bundesliga, La Liga, Eredivisie. So I have all the big leagues covered right now. And I do this because of my betting, you know. 2-1. U Craiova gets one back. Progressul tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I hope they're gonna win. 7 are arrested for match fixing in Norway. Shit. Yeah, and what about the Man City guys? Have you heard about it? Like, if they are gonna get charged, 60 points will be deducted from them. 40 to 60 points. Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but if they will do that, they're done. I don't think the investors, the Saudi or Qatar investors, are gonna stay. They're gonna go. FFP infringement. Like FFP, they broke the rule for the financial fair play. Like 115 charges, they said. So most likely something is gonna happen. I don't know if they're gonna be deducting 40 to 60 points, but you guys remember that Everton got 6 or 4 points deducted last season for just 1 or 2 minor charges. Well, Man City has 115 charges, so imagine. Some shit will go down soon. So basically what they did, they inflated their instead of just saying outright how much they sponsor the club, with how much money they contribute every single season, they lied and they said that they either inflated, they inflated the amount. Basically, this is what they did, so they can comply with the FFP. But they did it many times, because they have 115 charges from 2012 to 2018. So it's like 6-7 years. So their financial department, whoever is in charge of that, yeah. So 3-1, 44th minute. We're dominating as we should. Rondon this time with a perfect shot. They're trying to break the rules so they can get around the FFP and buy their best players, you know. This is what they're trying to do. And the annoying part of this is, okay, you buy the best players, you give them huge wages, but you need to also sell players. So who's gonna buy whatever? Let's just give you an example, right? Who's gonna buy De Bruyne? Because he has like over 20 million per season, right? So you can sell because there's only few teams who can afford that salary. It's either Saudi or big clubs from, you know, from Italy, from Spain. Just few clubs like Napoli. Napoli got him, but I think they got him because his contract was expiring. So it's tough to sell, and that's why they cannot comply with the FFP. Chelsea have also broke FFP ruling as well. Nothing has been done about them. Yeah, but they will probably. They will be charged too. Chelsea, what they did, from what many told me, that's why they give players right now 10 years contracts, guys. And one example is the guy who got caught with the doping scandal. What's his name? Mudryk. Yeah. Mudryk, 10 years contract. They're trying to break the rules in a different way, you know. Instead of giving him a 5-year contract, they're just trying to spread it out for 10 years. And this is how they're trying to comply with the regulation rules, with the financial fair play. But the English Federation, I think they will block this, and eventually they will get charged also. I mean, if Everton got charged, they already got points deducted last season. Something has to happen to these teams too. It's not if, it's when. It's a matter of time, like when. Under Abramovich, they sent so much money on transfer, they should also get looked at for what? Yes, oh yeah. Mudryk contract, they are seeing if they can terminate it because of the drug stuff. Yeah, the same thing like Mutu had. Mutu got caught with the drugs, right? And they terminated his contract. And it was a legal battle for like 5 or 6 years. In the end, Chelsea got almost nothing from him because he didn't have too much. He didn't own a lot of properties. He didn't have too much money. So Chelsea almost got nothing. But yeah, in case with Mudryk, in his case, I don't know. It will be difficult. All right, guys, 65th minute. Craiova is not playing bad in this game, and we're using the starters. They're giving us a fight. Many knows more details about this this legal issues with the Premier League clubs, and also he's good with Italy and England. He knows a lot. So if we stream today, we will ask him more. Martin O'Neill said in one of his press conferences, said he didn't realize he missed coaching so much. Yeah, he's a good coach. He is a good coach, O'Neill. He was a assistant coach at United, right? When Ten Hag, under Ten Hag, yeah. So he's still a caretaker head coach at Celtic. Yeah, I mean, I still think either Celtic or Rangers will win the league in Scotland. I don't think Hearts or whoever is first. I think Hearts, right? I don't think they're gonna be able to last until the end of the season. All right, so let's do some backups. Mokele for Perez. Freeman for Gilberto, Moșteanu for Rondon, they're tired. Karamoko for Bakayoko, and Preda for Joel. Ten minutes left. We're trying to move fast through this Liga 1 games. I know, guys, it's boring, but this is what we chose. We chose Romania. We knew at some point we're gonna get to this level where we win every single game, and I wish I could skip these games, but we have to play them. No, he wasn't assistant at Man United. McKenna, who is at Ipswich, was assistant coach at Man United under Ten Hag. I know he was at Man United. He was assistant, but under, I don't know if it was under Ten Hag. Let me see. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right, Dan. He was never an assistant manager at United. Yeah, no, you're right. Who was the assistant under Ten Hag? Because I know there was McKenna, but one more guy. Chelsea should sell Mudryk. Oh yeah, I know. When is when he's coming back from the suspension? How many years he got? 2 years, or how long did he get suspended? Oh yeah, and he would go. He would definitely go. And 3-2. Let's see if this is gonna stand. Craiova gets the second goal. Nope, it's an offside. All right, 92nd minute, probably the last highlight. Yes, I'm assuming they're trying to get all the 3 points. They're still in the fight for getting the winning the league. Actually, it's possible. It's mathematically still possible, even for Villa. 4-1, we get the last goal. Because we're doing the network save, I don't think I'm gonna be able to bet today. I can't watch the games. Real City. How many times they met in the knockout stages, man? Yes, of course. This is what I do. Online betting. I have my app always on the phone, but I need to watch the game. You know, I'm not betting without watching the game. And good job, boys. 4-1. We score a lot of goals with this tactic. We scored 4 against Shakhtar, 4 against Craiova. Veronildo with 2 goals. Rondon and the striker, the new striker is Mokele. Ishola, no, Ishola didn't score. Mokele. Mudryk is back in 2027. Oh, so he's still... That's why he's doing other sports right now. I heard he's gonna compete in marathons or something like that. 18 games in a row without losing, so we're starting to go back to probably that crazy number we had last season, over 75 games that we were undefeated in the domestic league and domestic competitions. All right, so we have 9 days until the next game in Liga 1. Let's rest a few players who are very tired. I've done a 10 fixtures accumulator. If all come in, I would win 463 pounds. Yeah, good luck. Good luck, Dan. You like to play lottery, huh? That is lottery. Most likely Besmurf is the winner of the first network save. Network save. We'll keep track of who's winning each one of them. Jesus, this guy will never leave. He won another election. Bogdan Matei is like a dictator, guys. I think he pays or he fakes the elections. Something is happening because he keeps winning another term. Like this is the 3rd or 4th one in a row. Unbelievable. God. Can we get money? Like if you're... Wait, have a new Bogdan Negru. Who was then... Wait, is not the same guy? We have only one board member? Bogdan Negru? Yep, it's a new guy. So that guy was Neagu, this guy is Negru. Bogdan Neagu left and this is Bogdan Negru. Same first name. Mostly for Saturday matches only, sometimes midweek only. Play very little money to do bets. Yeah, hopefully this new guy is good. But it's weird how they have the same first name and the last name starts with the same letter N. So that's why I was confused. But that guy was Neagu, this guy is Negru. Weird. Anyways, most of the players are with the national teams, so 8 more days until Farul Constanța, and after Farul Constanța we have Dortmund, guys, because one game was postponed from Liga 1, so it's awesome. We play Dortmund quicker than we thought. From what I remember, Besmurf, you have chances to even win the league with Sunderland. Too bad we probably not gonna finish the season, because you have a very good season. You have a very good run with Sunderland. We'll play the backups. Okay, from last time, if you guys remember, we're waiting for João Martins. He turned 18 4.5 stars potential from Marseille. We loan him for 2 seasons, not only 1, 2. And immediately when he joins, he will be starting as a central defender. Fairly left foot, fairly strong left foot, fairly very strong right foot. And he can play DM, he can play in the middle also, but he will be played as a central defender in our tactic. And we will get him in January, so that's another plus, because he is a future world-class player, and this kind of players are performing at, you know, very constant levels. He will definitely help us in Champions League, the later stages when we're gonna face the giants. November 15th, 2036. We're moving fast to the new year. 2037 is right on the corner. Season 11. If we win the Champions League after 11 or 12 seasons, it's still decent, but I would have liked to win it in the 10 years that I put the challenge on in the beginning of this save. So we have Esteves out for 5 weeks with fractured wrist in Portugal game, I guess. Yeah, against Austria. He broke his hand. We have only one, no, actually we do have 3 goalkeepers, but Daniel Pop is from the B team. He's 20 years old, 94 current ability. He's just a desperation kind of option there. And Patouillet right now will face Dortmund as a starting goalie at 117 current ability. This is what the game does when you're on a good winning streak. It hits you with these freaking injuries. And since we need faces for 2 players, let me just give them the faces right now, guys. It's gonna take me just a couple of minutes. Okay, we need a face for our boy from Portugal. Best goalkeeper is injured. Yeah, we're gonna have a tough one. We're gonna have a very tough one in Germany. João Martins, this guy, we need a face for him. And we got him so quick. From Portugal. And yep, 250. Okay, and then we need one more face for the goalkeeper, Daniel Pop. All right. Almost done. Okay, Besmurf, I'll be here, man. Florin, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. For now, yes. After 4 games, we're top 8. Yep. But we still have 4 more games to play, so you know how that goes. Okay. 447 421. And for Ferreira, no, João Martins, not Ferreira. I don't know why I'm thinking about a different guy. 3021 690. All right, let's reload the skin. Here, clear cache, and reload the skin. We're down 5 million and 5 million and a half in our wages. And we need to generate more money somehow and cover the negative balance. I'm not gonna give a face to this kid because I'm not sure we will play him in our first team, so maybe when he joins in the winter we're gonna loan him out. I'm not convinced. I need to to let him play for a team, maybe in Liga 1. We're gonna loan him out, yep. Alright, so this is João Martins, who's gonna join us in the winter. Immediately he's gonna start, and we'll have him for 2 years, a loan out from Marseille. He's not playing for them, that's why with us he will start. And great potential. And then Pop. This is Pop, Daniel Pop, our backup goalie. Let's press continue. We lost Esteves for 5 weeks. This is annoying. This is really bad. You know what? Since we're playing the backups, Daniel Pop right now will be the starter for the backup team. Sweeper, keeper, on support. Yeah, he's bad, but for Liga 1 he's great. Just to start, you know. We renewed his contract. We gave him another 5 years. So yeah, because we need the under 21 players in Liga 1. So the best in Liga 1 is to have a goalkeeper under 21. That's the best. All right, for Dortmund we will play Tuesday and Sunday. So we have to edit this also. Rest and rest again before we play Rapid. And we will play on a Tuesday, Borussia. Karamoko. Ah, okay. It's not Bakayoko, it's Karamoko. Injured for 3 weeks. Man, they're killing us again. We are 1 hour and 18 minutes into the stream. We're gonna go for 2 hours and a half, like I said. And later on today, 2 p.m. I hope he's gonna be ready. I hope Manny's gonna be ready. Usually, always, we are late and we're not exactly at 2 p.m. live, but around that time, guys. Eric Diomande, Ibrahimovic. Some scouting reports. Okay, so the league standing in Champions League. Yep, we are 6th right now. Stages right here. Yep, we are 6th with 9 points, 1 point behind first place, which is great. Who knows? Maybe this season we can finish on top. That will be a first. Welcome back, Besmurf. All right. We are ready to play Farul Constanța. The players are back from the international break. We have 2 nasty injuries. And then Dortmund is 28th right now in the standings, so let's capitalize on their bad form. Who should we play on the right? I don't want to play Bakayoko. I really don't. Maybe we can play Daskalu on the right and Stjepanovic here. Yeah. Alright, so we are ready. We're not going to check the training levels. We will do that just before important games in Champions League. The lineup with Pop, Zdenek, Hristo, Stjepanovic, Daskalu, Moșteanu, Freeman, Preda, Amorortu, Sava and Mokele. Mokele is a bit tired. Do we have anybody else? Let's play with Sava here. Then let's play with Dobre, deep line forward. Or the other way around, let's see. Yeah, it's better. Dobre as an advanced forward and Sava as a deep line. Boom. It will be nice if we can finish Liga 1 season undefeated. We did it once in this save. I think we can do it again. It will be amazing if you win all the games. That's pretty much impossible. But it will be insane if you can win all the games in Liga 1 and also in the Cup. Preda cuts inside and takes a shot right through the middle. Like a pass to the goalie, basically. Stjepanovic already booked. Need to let him know Ease off the tackles. Preda free kick from over 25 yards goes. It's deflected into a corner kick. Stjepanovic, bad performance. Zdenek also yellow card. Also, we have individual instruction for players, guys, with this new tactic. So after this game, I'm going to show you because I forgot. We have few players with individual instructions, not a lot, but players that can change the game or can change the game style. Freeman, Dobre tries to pass it to Preda, and we're losing possession. Ooh, easy now. Could have been a red card there. And Pop, safe hands. Christu also with a yellow card. Damn. Okay, boys, take it easy now. 3 yellow cards. And we're dominated by Farul. Mănăileanu on the right for Baraie. Baraie takes a shot and Pop with a deflection. 1-0 for Farul. After 37 minutes, we're down with our B team. It was a shot and then he basically stepped in the way. That was not a cross, that was a freaking shot. And those hurt. Those freaking hurt. We need a better performance. Let's ask them for more. Dobre steals the ball, passing to Sava, Stava, and block shot. Amoror to 6.4. Come on, guys. Can we tie the game right before halftime? Let's see. Corner magic. Freeman. Preda. Moșteanu. Back to Freeman. Daskalu. Okay. They're lacking ideas. Alright, halftime. I'm not liking this. I want a much better display second half, and we need to put Veronildo on the pitch. Amorortu out. For Preda, we'll do Joel. For Stjepanovic, we have Ishola. And Christu and Zdenek on a yellow too, so I'll wait. Hopefully no more injuries so they can be ready for Dortmund. I wonder if you create a tactic, right? Because back in FM23, I remember they had the offside trap option on. You could choose it, but now in FM24, I think it's the step more. I think that's the offside trap for your defensive line to step more. That's an interesting, idea when you create a tactic, because nowadays there's a bunch of teams that are still playing with that offside trap on. They're trying to catch the strikers in offside. But in FM24 they took that out. This can be 2-0. Yes, and it is 2-0 for Farul. Wow. We're very close to losing our first game of the season in Liga 1. Let's do Malagi on the left. Let's do Rondon here. And that's that. '62nd minute. That's a nice goal. Let's start attacking. We have nothing left to lose here. Malagi, yellow card. Come on, guy. Moșteanu. So many yellow cards with this tactic, man. Joel inside a box and side net. I hope this will not affect the team morale too much before Dortmund, because I don't care if we lose, honestly. One game here, one game there is okay. Dobre 6.5, Sava 6.5. Six minutes left. At least let's score a goal, Moșteanu. Joel, probably offside. Yeah. And we dropped all points at Constanța at Farul. Oh, could have been 3-0, but we were lucky. A bunch of tired players. Veronildo. Blocked shot. Alright, come on. We know it's over. Freeman with the steal. Dascalu. Moșteanu. Pass it. There you go. There you go. 15 seconds left. Disappointing performance. Our fans traveled for nothing to Constanța. It's always this kind of results, not losses for us, but ties or slow performances after the international break. When they come back tired, they come back frustrated from the national teams. I'm gonna say we were not good enough. We must improve. First loss of the season in Liga 1. We failed what I wanted to do. I wanted to finish undefeated another season. Alright. We lost after 18 games. We just rested him. They're asking me about Gilberto. I'm not gonna disclose that. Alright. 5 days. Let's rest some people who are exhausted. And we have a lot of them. Yeah, we need a better goalkeeper, man. Definitely. But I didn't have money left. That's why we have only Patouillet as a backup. And yeah, we're right now we're down 5 million. And we need to sell more players. They're saying we're gonna fail the FFP for next season. God, come on. I sold Vratovic for 40 million. If we go to the transfer history, guys, we sold for 61 million and we bought just for 6 million in the summer. I mean, I can't sell more key players. Like, this guy was the future. Like, 141 current ability. Could play on the left, could play on the right, and I had to give up on him. Annoying. Okay, Karamoko needs to sit out for a few games. He's injured. Chairman took a lot of money when I left. In your save, Besmurf? Craiova lost 3-0 at Cicereda. 13 points in front of the second place. Oh, right. Yeah. I have a new chairman. The way you wrote it, I thought you when I left. So this is what I thought is in your save. But yeah. Probably he took a lot of money. We're down to 20 million. We were at over 30 million. And I don't have any more players to sell, honestly. I don't want to weaken the starting 11 even more, you know. Oh, okay. It's okay. No worries, man. So we will do Dortmund and then Rapid, guys, and then we'll be done for today. 2 more games. It's already 1 hour and 37 minutes into the stream. We'll do 5 games as I promised, because the next game after Rapid is in the Romanian Cup with backups, and we're gonna play a team from the 3rd league, and yeah, it's boring. I'll leave it for offline for myself, you know, for whenever I have time. If not, we'll continue tomorrow morning. Okay, everybody is almost back to full fitness. We have Stepanovic, 2 days injury. Fuck. It's so weird, guys. When we bought Daskalu, he was 17 years old, and his potential was 4 stars, almost 4 stars and a half. And at 17, he was 128 current ability. He never improved. Never improved. And now he's 21. We paid 4.6 million, and we thought this guy's gonna be world class. Never improved. Yes, so we will see if the tactic works against Dortmund. Definitely, man. I really hoped that this guy will become a great Romanian superstar. He still has 12 caps for Romania, but he was always gonna be this guy. They still say could improve a lot. How? When? Probably he's a late bloomer. Yeah, and I paid a lot of money back then. 5 years ago almost. 4.6 million was a lot for us. What can you do? Some players are, like I said, late bloomers, or they never improve. But by now he's homegrown by the club, so I don't want to sell. I'm probably never gonna sell him. For Liga 1 at 128 current ability, you're perfect. Wednesday, Sunday. One day away. We're traveling to Germany. We're facing Dortmund. Dortmund are struggling this season in the league phase of Champions League. They are desperate for 3 points here. A loss against us, they can say goodbye to the run of 16. Let's see. Do they still have chances for the round of 16? They have 3 points. They have 3 ties and 1 loss after 4 games. They tied against Salzburg 0-0. They lost at Marseille 2-0. Tied away at Barca, that's a good result. And tied at home against Spurs. That's another good result. So you can't criticize them that much. This one is vital for them, this game against us. I thought Warner Bros. Were a wealthy company. Yeah. Probably they still are, but they want to focus on something else. I don't know. Yeah, they suck this season. But I have a bad feeling about this. I have a feeling that we're gonna drop points here. This is what happens all the time. This is our story in the Champions League phase. Whenever we feel like we're on a good streak and we can make the round of 16 without having to play the playoff, this shit happens, you know. And you can't blame the players. If we lose this game, it's Dortmund, right? You can't blame anybody. It's a big team. Esteves, we can put Esteves on the bench. He will be back in 2 weeks. Actually, you know what? Let's not. Because he has a broken hand. Broken wrist. Let's be careful. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Before important games, we have injuries and... Alright, so let's check the training levels. Let's praise everyone who are putting the work in. Anybody sucking? Yep, Freeman sucking. Dynamics, very good locker room atmosphere. From excellent, it went to very good. So that's because of the Farul loss. Yeah, we lost against Farul. We have teams interested in our players. Moșteanu, wanted by Werder Bremen. Dascalu, wanted by Girona. Zdenek, he's wanted by a bunch of teams. 2 from Saudi. 3 from Spain. 1 from Italy. 1 from Germany. And 1 from England. Yeah. Alright. We start with Patuie, Malaghi, Ishola, Stjepanovic, Bakayoko, Gilberto, Rondon, Joel, Veronildo, Slama, and Perez. If we get the 3 points here, it means we are on the right track with this tactic. I need a better performance from you tonight, boys. Good response by everyone. And we're live from Signal Iduna Stadium in Dortmund. I'm expecting a lot of pressure from the Germans. I hope the goalie will not make mistakes. I hope you'll have a quiet game. Alright, Bakayoko throw in for Rondon. Rondon back to Bakayoko. Veronildo inside the box. Veronildo! Right when he wanted to shoot, he lost the ball. And now counter for Dortmund. Gutierrez with a weird pass back to the goalie. What was that? Why did it even show me this? And Man City, Real Madrid 1-0. Corner kick for Dortmund. Oh shit. Alexic, our former player, former winger. And we survive. Let's see if we can survive the corner kick. Nope. 1-0 Dortmund. 19 minutes. And Patuye. I don't know if it's his fault. Let's watch again the goal. Yeah, I mean, also the central defenders. Ishola 6'4", Ernesto Perez 6'6". Malaghi Passing back to Ishola. Perez. Slama. Joel inside the box. With a very bad shot. Gilberto. Ishola. Stjepanovic, Rondon. For Slama. Slama passing to Perez. Perez to Veronildo. 1-on-1 chance. Veronildo goal! Come on, don't cancel it. Don't be a jerk. We're exploiting that space, that empty space behind the strikers. And it's gonna stand 1-1. Beautiful goal. So Stjepanovic for Rondon. Rondon for Slama. Slama for Perez, and beautiful 1-2. Let's go, boys. Ishola 6-4. I'm not liking this. Maybe he was the one not marking the striker when we allowed the first goal. All right, so it's halftime. The last highlight. Let's survive this. Bakayoko with the pressure. And 2-1. Come on, guys. It's so easy. Why? God. Stjepanovic, that's his mistake. 2-1 at the break. Show me something else. Second half. God, it's so annoying. At this point, I'm okay with a draw. I don't want to lose this. We're not playing that bad. It's just our defense. It really sucks. Ishola and Stjepanovic, both of them are shit. And Bakayoko too. Bakayoko too. And we have a very weak bench. They will score more. Let me see if I start attacking a little bit. Joel 6-4. God, everyone sucks. Veronildo. Free kick. That wasn't bad, but deflected. Alright, let's do some subs though. Joel out. We'll do Preda on the left. But for the central defenders, I got no one. Daskalo and Christo are not even close to the levels. And then, oh god. For Bakayoko, nobody. Because Karamoko is injured. Maybe we can do Malagi here and Zdenek here. Yeah, let's try that. We'll monitor how we perform a few minutes when we attack, and if we get dominated, and we'll go back to balance and goal! Slama! 2-2. All right, boys. We scored the second goal. Malagi here. Good corner kick. Preda for Slama, and Slama. He has, what, 17 finishing or 18 finishing? Preda immediately with an assist. I'm going to keep it on attacking. Come on, don't lose it immediately, dude. Shit. Shit. Ishola. Struggling. And we're so tired right now. Veronildo from the left side, passing to Zdenek. Zdenek takes a shot. Side net. We're not playing bad when we attack. Compared to the other tactic, when every time when with a 4-3-3 when we were attacking, we were dominated. There you go. Malagi with a steal. Slama. Preda. Pass it. Don't shoot. Oh, nice. Veronildo. Pass it. Rondon. Blocked. And Gilberto. Shit. If we lose this game, and of course. 3-2. 3-2. Zdenek jumped, but not enough. Alright, I'm gonna make one more sub. I'll do Daskalu for Stjepanovic. I don't know what else to do. Patu, yeah, 620. So if we had Esteves, guys, it would have been a totally different story. Rondon also sucking. Yeah. Last 4 minutes from the regular time. Slama. Perez. Over the bar. Yeah. 89th minute. Yeah, we're gonna lose, guys. Zdenek. Pass it. Pass it. Oh, that was a risky pass. All right. Rondon, come on. Yeah, 4-2. I don't know what to think right now, guys. Again, Stjepanovic. Or Daskalu. That was Daskalu, actually. He made a mistake. He didn't mark his guy. And Patu, yeah, 5-7. Shit. Hit the post. Could have been 4-3 at least. Rondon, Gilberto, Daskalu, Malagi, this is the last, probably the last highlight of the game. It's exactly how I expected it's gonna go. We're gonna lose, guys, all 3 points because the AI will not let Dortmund out of the at least the knockout playoff. So against us, it would have been vital for them to win. I'm gonna look at the numbers, at the stats, and see exactly everything that went down. But overall, I didn't hate that much what I've seen. It's just probably Patuye and our central defenders pretty much bottled the game for us. 2 losses in a row, one in Liga 1 and one in Champions League. We're on a bad streak right now. But I'm still gonna have faith in this tactic. Full time 4-2. 9 to 14 shots. 5 to 4 on target. So they have 4 shots on target, 4 goals, guys. The XG was in their favor and possession for them. But it should have been, if you ask me, it should have been closer to a tie than a loss. I think with Esteves, we would have gotten a result here. I'm not saying we would have won, but maybe a draw with Esteves on the pitch. So I guess I'm going to take the positives. We were the underdogs, blah, blah, blah. And now we're 9th after 5 games. We're 9th and probably we're going to go even lower than 9th because not all the teams played their 5th game. We have 3 games left. I gotta double check who we play in our last 3 games. I feel like we would have lost even with a 4-3-3 tactic. First of all, the team is not good enough for qualifying from the top 8. We're not good enough. And then missing the starting goalie didn't help. Yeah, the schedule. Let's see. So we got Monaco on the road, which is tricky. It is tricky. And then we got Leuven at home. We should win this one. And then Atalanta at home. So doable. Doable. If we win all these 3 games, God, we will definitely finish top 8. Alright, 4 days. We're playing Rapid, and that's going to be the last game of the stream. Hey Nick, what's up, man? Thanks for following. I hate FM26, that's my opinion. So I got my refund, played it for 34 hours, and I'm back to 24, which I love. And until FM27, I'll keep playing FM24, and hopefully FM27 will be better. Let's see, Amorortu. I'm supposed to be a regular starter. Look to sell you. Okay, then shut up. I was addicted, but after 26, the game was never feeling the same. Yeah, you, me, and everyone else feels the same. So, enjoy playing FM24, man. Nothing wrong with sticking to FM24. If you love the game, why just switch to FM26 just because it's a newer game? No. I love FM24. I updated the database with the latest transfers, and it feels like I'm playing the new game regardless, you know. What team are you coaching right now, Nick? What save are you currently doing in FM? If you want to share with us. Vasas in Hungary, 2033. Nice. That's a long-term save. Oh, you're Hungarian. I'm Romanian. We're neighbors, man. Welcome. You're the first Hungarian in our stream. Vasas. It's a long-term save, huh? Nice. Yeah, so this is my long-term save with Politehnica Timișoara from Liga 2. We started in Liga 2 and then right now we are in 2037 almost. 2037, season 11 for me. We already qualified one time to the Champions League final, but we lost it against PSG, and one time to the semi-final. And I'm not gonna stop until I win the Champions League. That's the only when I win the Champions League I'm gonna stop and start something else, you know. I'm thinking about Beşiktaş, my next save, you know, in Turkey. Alright, we're almost there, guys. Let's do the press conference. Last game of the stream. Oh god, for FN24 I think I have close to 4,000 hours right now. Like a lot, yeah. I'm addicted to this game. Like you said, you know. If I don't play FM one day, something is up. Something is weird. So I need to play at least few hours. You're 2,800 now, okay. Did you win the Champions League with Vasas? Semi-finals, okay, you got very close, very close. Who's your best player, your superstar? And how much he's worth right now? Okay, guys, we're gonna play the starters again because our next game after Rapid is, like I said, in the Romanian Cup, and that's when we're gonna use the backups. So, Wonder Kid from Serbia, Tadic, 20 million. Nice, nice. Yeah, for my save too, we had a bunch of Wonder Kids from Serbia, from Croatia, Czech Republic, from Ivory Coast, and from South Africa. You know, teams from Eastern Europe tend to, you know, to have this kind of wonder kids from these countries, you know. Yes, so basically I go here and I choose one scout and I focus to certain countries. In the beginning of this save, I focused, like I said, on Eastern Europe, like Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Slovakia, Hungary, Bulgaria, Romania, of course, and South Africa and Ivory Coast. Those countries gave me the most decent players and wonder kids, you know. So when I do a scouting recruitment session or like whatever, like I send a scout to certain countries, I choose this any position for the tactic that I use right now. If I decide what country I want to scout, I just name it here. Let's just say Spain, right? I do Spain, and then I leave everything as it is here, and then between 15 years old and I do 18, right? Area, I'm choosing whatever. Let's just do Spain, right? Europe, Spain. Where is Spain? Spain, right here. Spain, confirm, and then ongoing, because I wanted to keep scouting and never stop, right? The same country. And then right here, I'll choose whatever scout I want. So let's just do Berokal, this guy. I'll choose Berokal. Come on. There you go. And that's it. Boom. And he's gonna scout Spain from now for the Wonder Kids, you know. Or I can ask also general manager, suggest transfer targets, right? If you need right now, just very quick, a player on a certain position, like I need a goalkeeper right now, for example, right? I don't have the money, but I'm just gonna look around. So the general manager is gonna suggest me some players, right? So Osmario, Pierre Buisson, and Cyril, these guys. You take a look. You can scout if you want. Let's scout this guy too. And this guy too, whatever. Or you can go to every nation under 21s, right? Like from Eastern Europe, for example. South America, I have some Colombians and Uruguay and Brazil. The same thing. So, like I said, you can choose to do that way that I showed you, scout a nation, or you can go to their to each nation under 21s. Like, let's just choose Brazil, and we go to under 23, and we see here players, interesting players. You check who's wanted first. See, like they're wanted by some decent teams, and then you take a look. I like to have the current ability on. Some people don't like to have it on. I like it. And just scout, you know. You look also at the price. Age and price. This guy is 7.2 million. I already scouted this guy, but, you know, it's easy. So you basically, you do the same thing for every nation. For Eastern Europe, it's normal that Eastern European countries are more easy to find players too, so basically this is how I scout all the time. You have to hire a good scouting department, like the scouts have to be, in my case I have see this guy between 16 and 18, judging player ability, judging player potential, right? Those are the two that I care about, those two numbers. Also Berrocal, this guy that I just sent to Spain, he's 19 on player potential and 15 on player ability. This guy from Bosnia, 17 potential ability. See, like, you need to have good numbers. And chief scouts, this guy is French, 18. You can do 20 if you find good scouts. I didn't upgrade my scouting department in like a year or two. I have to do that. But you get the idea. You're welcome, Nick. Yep, this is what I do all the time. It's not hard, you know. Alright, guys, let's start the last game of the stream. And of course, we have to play an under 21 on the pitch. Let's do Preda for this one. This is the registration rule in Liga 1 in Romania. You have to play an under 21 player, like a Romanian under 21 all the time. I hope they would remove this rule in the future. Doesn't benefit the national team, doesn't benefit anyone. In Romania, Colombians, Brazilians, South Americans, they count as foreigners. So we have only 4 spots for foreigners. I'm assuming in Hungary is the same, right? Oh, it's flexible registration rules. Okay, that's good then. That's good. No limit on foreigners. Oh, that's awesome. I might do a save in Hungary too at some point, because I like that. I think Poland has the same rules. Germany also, like no registration rules. Let's see. Preda on the left gets inside the box. No penalty. The best save ever. Let me see. Well, I enjoyed my Tenerife save, the FM24 Tenerife save. I won the Champions League in 11 years. Took the team from the second league. It was a very, very fun save. I think that's the best one. And then I had a fun one in FM16 with 1816 München. I won the Champions League in 6 years from the second league. We started from the second league. Back then, 1860 München was in second league in Germany. I think I had a lot of nice saves, but those two were really special. What about you? Which one was yours? I really enjoy this Vasha save, and I know from Slovakia, what's their name? I know DAC is the short name, and penalty. They gave us a penalty. They are like a Hungarian team in Slovakia, yeah, right at the border there. Yeah. After 17 years, you went deep. Yeah. What's the longest save you had? I had 27. Dunas Castreda. Yes. You're pronouncing in Hungarian, but I think one Romanian team played against them a few years ago. Dunas Castreda. This is their name. I like their logo. And I had journeyman save in FM24, and I started my very first club with Fece Kosice from the same league with Dunas Castreda. It was a fun start of that save with Kosice. Yes, the only problem that I have with the journeyman saves is just I get bored very fast. Once you hit the big leagues, right? The top 5 leagues in Europe, I don't know. It feels to me that you're not building anything. You just they give you a lot of money. It's easy, right? So that's why I prefer building clubs. These are my favorite saves. I think this is offside. I guess not. Like I started with Kosice, and from Kosice I moved to Standard Liège after 2 years. I didn't stay too long at Kosice, and actually not even 2 years, because I wanted to get very fast to the top 5 leagues. So with Standard I stayed there for 2 years. And I think we won with Standard. I think we won the Conference League there. And then from Standard I went to Parma. We won the Champions League with Parma after 3 years. And then we moved to City. And in my first year with City I won the Champions League, and then I quit. I was like, okay, I'm done. It's too easy. And I started with no licenses, no experience, nothing. Come on, let's score a goal, boys. 19 minutes in, still 0-0 at home. We're coming out of 2 losses in a row, one in Liga 1 and one in Champions League. We're starting to slow down a little bit. It's because we have our goalie injured. That's the problem. So annoying. Probably another week and a half and he's back, Esteves. Malaghi on the left. Passing to Ishola, Gilberto, Rondon. Good shot. We have another corner. We're 2 hours and 17 minutes, guys. Perfect time. After we're done with this, we will take a break, few hours, and we're coming back at 2 p.m. Central Time with the network save. And for tomorrow, we will probably do just the morning stream. Afternoon, like I said, it's 50-50. And Sunday, definitely no network save. Just most likely, it's either we're gonna do the morning, the poly save, or yeah, I'll figure it out. Depends how much free time I'll have Sunday. And Veronildo 101 chance. Come on. That was a very nice pass. The finish was really bad. All right. We need to tell them we need more from the players. God. Veronildo cannot hit the target today. Jeez. Malagi corner kick from the right side. Rondon picks it up. Come on. Gilberto. Back to Rondon. Ishola. Bakayoko. Nice. What? Decision, no penalty? That was a weird graphics there. But anyways. First goal of the game after 39 minutes. Can we score one more? Slama, Stjepanovic, Ishola. Slama. Again, a great shot. And Tumi, beautiful save. Stjepanovic with a header over the bar. Eight shots on target, just 1-0. We gotta do better in front of the goal. Alright, second half. Bakayoko, Rondon, Gilberto with the cross. Preda, nothing comes out of it. The possession is 72% to 28%. Veronildo on the right. Slama, what are you doing? What a save. That was a save. Nice. Interesting cross. Bakayoko. Gilberto. Slama. Preda. Man, this goal is great. To me, the match of his life. Rapid currently 15th in the league. CFR Cluj last. It's so funny because in real life they're the top clubs in Liga 1. Alright, 85th minute. We need to make subs. Only 1-0. Joel for Preda. Actually, we can't take Preda out, so let's do Daskalu for Stjepanovic. Joel for Preda. For Ernesto Perez, we can do Mokele. Amorortu for Veronildo. And then one more. Freeman for Gilberto. It will be so funny if they score a goal now. It will be hilarious if they tie the game. 89th minute. We keep trying to score the second goal. Malagi again. Joel is pushed in the box and the referee decides to give us another penalty. Or at least check for another penalty. Because in the first half he decided it wasn't. Alright, let's see who's gonna kick it. Okay, Slama is getting ready. And 2-0. Well deserved win. But we had to leave it very late. Very soon we have to make tough decisions with this team, because most of our good players are getting old. And I'm talking about Veronildo, Gilberto, oh god, Mokele. From 2 meters he decided to take a freaking crazy shot. Missed, of course, with almost an empty net. Joel also, he's almost 30. So we have 4 or 5 players very old, and Malagi also is 20, almost 29. So the issue with this kind of players is that if you don't sell now, or as soon as the new transfer window will open, you are probably gonna miss out on a decent price for them, because in a year from now they won't be able to be sold for a good price, like let's just say 20 million, 30 million, and you have to keep them at the club until they retire. Full time 2-0, good win. Alright, let's praise the goal scorers. Slama. 2 goals. Press conference. I'm gonna keep it on positive. Let's rest everyone who is very tired. And yes, let's see a little bit our starting 11. So Veronildo right now is 27. He has almost 5 years left on his contract because we just renewed him. He's in his prime. He's making 17.28 million per season. If we go to Gilberto, he's making 19.15 million per season, and he is 29, almost 30. 159 current ability. He's decreasing. He is decreasing in skills. If we go to Rondon, Rondon is 27, 151 current ability. He could still help us, but I think that's his max, 151. He will never improve more than this. Malagi, 28, close to 29 years old, 172 current ability, but if we don't sell soon, we might never be able to sell this guy. At 172 current ability and 29 years old, we could still get around 30-40 million for him. I don't think we can get more than that. Bakayoko still very young. This guy's wonder kid. Ishola, 26, so still in his prime. We don't have to sell him. And who else is getting older? This guy Amororto, 26. Oh wow, he's 148. Damn, he is improving a lot, Amororto. Like a lot. He was at 142 when we got him just 6 months ago. Not even 6 months ago, and now he's at 148. Very late developer too, so in this case, what can we do? Because Veronildo is still way better. Slama. I'm just thinking who to sell next, because we're not complying with the FFP right now, even in Liga 1. Oh my god. A week ago we had 20 million overall balance. Right now we have only 11 million. Why are we losing so much money? Whoa. That is a lot. Damn. We are leaking money. So we're facing a turning point in this save, guys. Our dream to win the Champions League might be very, very far, because we have to sell 3-4 players due to the fact they're very old. For this level and for whatever we need, they need to be sold to restructure and to, you know, kind of like make a new plan for the future. Otherwise, yes, the payroll is very high and the players are getting older and we're not going to be able to sell them anymore for the good price. So yep, let me see, where is the goalie? Esteves is 28 also. Shit, man. We're paying for the players, for salaries, 228 million right now. So it's a turning point in this save. We either continue like this and at some point we are gonna lose a lot of money, a lot of more money, and then we're not gonna be able to comply with the financial fair play, or we're starting to sell players like now, like immediately. like in a month when the transfer window would open. Try to sell for as much money as we can and rebuild, because otherwise this save is gonna go nowhere. Rebuild around Ishola, who is still at 26 years old, world class, 182 current ability. Rebuild around Slama and Perez. Slama still 22, Perez 20, so very, very young. Bakayoko, 165 current ability, 21. So we're still gonna have quality, but it will take another probably 2 or 3 years until we can compete again, realistically compete for Champions League. We still have Amorortu here, who is good for another 3 years, and then we gotta sell. I had this in Brun around 250 million per year, had to cut a lot. Yep. You get to this level and we tried everything, guys. We got to the Champions League final. It didn't happen. You know, we were unlucky. We lost the final. So I guess this cycle is almost done. We tried everything. We squeezed as much as we could from this team. But the ceiling is right here right now. It's either we sell or we go down, and probably we're going to get banned from Champions League for 1 or 2 years. Who knows? So it's a tough decision to make. There's players to be sold right now. Otherwise, if we keep waiting, we're going to have to sell them for nothing, or just keep them at the club, and they're going to decrease in value. They're going to decrease in skills, and we're going to be in a very, very bad position in the save for the future. We'll have to decide as soon as possible what we will do. Let's do a stream recap for today, guys. We won 4-0 away at Shakhtar in Champions League. We beat Craiova on the road in Liga 1 4-1. We lost against Farul Constanța on the road in Liga 1. We lost also at Dortmund 4-2 in Champions League because we don't have a goalie right now. Esteves is still injured. And we beat in the last game Rapid 2-0 at home. And this was the last game of the stream. Thank you for watching, guys. Best Smurf Need, Nick, thank you for following and joining the stream today. We had Dan earlier. Who else we had? And Florin, thanks for stopping by. And yes, guys, later on at 2 p.m. Central Time, we'll come back with the network save, and we'll have more fun in Premier League with Burnley, Leeds, and Sunderland. Take care, guys, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.